Okay, good people. Yes, welcome again to Awesome Forex, and it is another day and it is another time for analysis. And as usual, always I do analysis on gold. So for those who are new at this site, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, and also put the comment if you have any suggestion. And also remember to share this video because if it will, you'll find that it is valuable to you. It can be valuable to other people too, so make sure you do that. So welcome to the analysis, and we are actually we have left with about just a single trading day in February. So at least we expected to have what we call the monthly transformations. So in my analysis, at least I will touch the monthly appearance. I will touch the monthly appearance. So remember, I have my counts, so it is common always I do those counts all the time. I add things and I keep on doing that. So in a monthly time frame, I can remove my labels. So in monthly time frame, almost the whole February was bullish. Now the market was pushing up, and almost now in the past week it moved up and then pushed to the downside. So it has some rejection to the upside. So this rejection indicates that we have some sellers around this area. So let us see what's going to happen on Monday. Probably it can do something, either to have further rejection in any way, maybe to have further rejection, or sometimes it can be maybe still pushing to the upside in any way. So that's what we expect is going to happen in the coming maybe in Monday, now in the last day of the month. So basically I have developed just roughly. I was trying to see this, it touched here, touched there, and now successfully was broken. Then it has moved up. It was like retesting, so no problem at all. This was just it was not planned actually, but I've seen that as I was speaking. I have found that there's something which is looking nice there. So let me go to my analysis, whereby in a weekly, now I have started with the daily, I mean with the monthly. And basically in the monthly also we have to remember a key level. We have to remember a key level. There's a very key level there that has been rejected several times, and the price now has moved it to that particular level and has rejected again. So let us see on Monday, either it may close above this key level, or sometimes it may move beyond and close above the level. So anything is going to happen on Monday, and always this will give us a clear picture of what we have to expect on March. So that's how things goes. And now moving to weekly time frame. Now in a weekly time frame, always as usual we have a zone, and basically we have a very nice rejection in the whole week. Now price moved up on the beginning of the week, and now I think it is about 2 days, 2 last days of the week, the market was rejecting to the downside. So it has created a very beautiful rejection, whereby this rejection indicates that we have sellers as usual. We have sellers at this area. And if you remember my last week analysis, always I was expecting market to turn, actually, because last week was crossed with this bullish candle. So I was expecting market to turn within this level because I had those channels. So I was expecting market to turn within this level without breaking. So when it was broken above, at least it turned certain attention, thinking about either this week also is going to close above, this week is going to close above, or anything is going to happen. But it has returned to those areas that I was expecting that it's going to close now. And basically now it puts my attention to a bearish sentiment, as I was in all previous weeks. Now I think in most of previous weeks, about 3 to 2 last weeks now, always I was bearish as usual, expecting a turn around those areas. So due to this rejection, always it's going to my side now. So what do we expect on Monday? Maybe keep on watching. I'm still digging deeper. So now also we have another important thing in weekly time frame, whereby we have those wave counts. So due to this market move, I have two alternative wave counts, but all of them, they suggest a bearish sentiment at the current market price. I will not describe exactly what is happening because there's those people who are not aware with wave counts and everything. Mainly I will concentrate with showing the direction, but I will not explain those alternative wave counts. But for those who prefer wave counts, probably they can see my first wave count is WXY. So after having the WXY, I expected this was a bullish move. That was 1, then this was 2, and this was the 3rd. So we expect a correction in the 4th, and finally the 5th to the upside. So mainly the basic idea is moving to the downside in the coming week. Moving to the downside in the coming week. We can have a very little movement to the upside on few days, or it's maybe, yes, sometimes it may take even a week, a whole week now. We can have a little movement to the upside. So it depends on how it is going to close on Monday. So that is a basic idea. Then another alternative count, always the first move can be A in a way, then the whole move, this was A, B, C to the upside, so this was B. Finally we are looking for C to the downside. So we will see how this downward move is going to unfold. It will suggest the idea on whether this movement to the upside, to the downside, it is just a correction or it is an impulsive move. So that's the basic idea. Let's move to lower time frame to see specifically what's going to happen. Now in daily time frame, as usual, we have rejection. Remember, rejection is there from the monthly. So we have this a beautiful rejection, and also the next candle has already building the bearish momentum. So if the next candle is building the bearish momentum, it's a clear indicator that we expect to move to the downside in the coming week. And it's very beautiful. That's daily time frame. And also we have those who call the wave counts, the internal wave counts. We had the 4th at this area, and then we started with the 1, 2, 3, 4, finally 5 to the upside, whereby the 5th wave was extended. And basically I explained this count since last week, and usually I was expecting that it was completed around this area, but it has moved beyond, so no problem at all. And due to this type of rejection, always in gold, in most cases, when I see this type of rejection, always this indicates a strong completion to the upside and a very strong beginning of the downside movement. So we have those two types of movements occurring at the same place now, in a rapid move. Now this was a very rapid move, so that's very basic and a very key indicator of movement to the downside. Then maybe moving to 4-hour time frame. Now in 4-hour time frame, now we see also other beautiful things supporting the bearish move. Now we have this engulfing thing, a bearish engulfing candle has engulfed the previous bullish. So this is very important that price is going to move to the downside in the coming week. But basically from this area, I can develop a certain concept around this area in 4 hours time frame. We expect that as market has already started moving to the downside, now this is an impulsive move. Now in lower time frames we can identify the internal counts, but basically I generalize that this is an impulsive move to the downside. So this impulsive move is expected to be corrected. Now it's necessary, it must be corrected. So let's expect a correction to touch around those areas. That's very key. It may go around these areas, and the maximum correction in most cases may be half this area. It may be half to this area. So that's very key in the coming week. Market may move to the upside around those key areas indicated by those levels here. So after this correction, it will be a very nice moment for us to look for what we call a bearish entries. And another key area around this place is just a head and shoulder thing. So to those who trade patterns, you can find that you have a sort of head and shoulder pattern. So it's also very important thing to consider this area if you're drawing patterns. And all of them, they suggest a bearish momentum, bearish momentum. What is important, next week you have to spot for a clear entry. It doesn't mean that on Monday you have to jump in a bearish way. No, basically you have to watch for the clear entry, and then you if you find that it is suggested with what I've said and it is suggested with your analysis, so you have to jump in a bearish momentum. So thank you for your time, and make sure that you subscribe, you like, you share and everything. And here is Mr. Awesome himself, and it is Awesome Forex. Thank you for your time.